welcome to Charger Chat. I'm Zoe Hunt.
I'm Brandy Schnee.
And today we're here with Dominique Morty, who is a hairstylist at EVCC Community College. Okay. So, how did you first get interested in hair?
Well, the fact that I have hair that a lot of people don't have, I feel bad, honestly, for people that go in there. There's a lot of people with hair like mine that go in there and they come out looking really, people there just don't know how to deal with it. But I like hair and makeup and all that stuff there just because I do.
Have you ever messed up while doing someone's hair?
I haven't messed up while doing their hair. I just take a while to, if I was going to mess up, I don't. I just take a while to do it. I did have a color last Saturday that my teacher didn't agree with the formula that I picked out, which would have been right, so I went with hers, and it didn't turn out, but it wasn't like green or anything. Just wasn't what she wanted.
So, out of everything, what is your favorite thing to do with hair? Like cutting or coloring or braiding?
Right now I like cutting the most just because I feel like I can control it a ton. Like I know exactly what I'm doing.
So, what has the program taught you that you didn't know before?
I think something that's really weird is how like much your hair changes, like even over the course of a day. Like heat opens up your hair cuticles, it like closes them, all this stuff just changes. Because hair is like, I don't know, the health of it is really weird, what things you should be doing that you wouldn't think you should be.
What's the most challenging thing you've ever been tasked to do?
I had a foil. I wasn't very prepared for that, but I mean it turned out well. It just took me a while to start picking up speed, but yeah.
So, what is the nicest thing someone has told you about how you did their hair?
That it was the best haircut she ever had.
How long have you been attending the program?
Only 2 quarters, so I started last September.
Do you think that you've really progressed since then?
Yeah, I had never cut hair before I started going there, so.
So, what did you know about hair before you came? Something that you were already comfortable with?
I mean, like styling-wise, stuff like that. I've braided before. I'd never colored, I'd never cut. So a lot of that stuff was new to me.
Since it's a beauty program, what else has it taught you besides hair?
Like, I don't know if I should word it customer service, but just like how you treat the people, because that's a big reason why people come back to you is because of how you treat them. Like, you become friends. It's not just how you do their hair.
How many people have come back to you?
I would say like half the people. I mean, a lot of people there don't just come there to get their hair done. A lot of them are just walk-ins. But, I mean, I would say like half the people have come back to me.
Do you plan on making a career out of hair, or is it just something like a hobby?
No, it's a career. That's why I'm doing it right now, so I can graduate high school and then graduate from here like shortly after, and then I can just get a job doing this.
Have you always wanted to be a hairstylist?
It's always been something that I wanted to do, but I mean, my family on my dad's side doesn't really view it as like a real career. They think it's like a hobby, I guess.
Would you like to own your own beauty business one day, or would you just prefer to stay in someone else's?
That's kind of further than I've thought, just because it's hard to get your own place. Because you have to have a lot of clients to follow you.
What hairstyle are you most proud of that you can do?
I don't really know. I haven't done that many like hairstyle styles like updos, because mostly it's just like cuts and colors, and I mean there's manicures and pedicures and stuff like that too.
How many types of braids can you do?
I can do a waterfall braid, I can do a fishtail braid, a regular braid. I can almost do like I think it's called like a backwards braid or something like that. A French braid, cornrows.
Do you practice on your own hair too?
Practice what on my own hair?
Well, do you do
There's
your own
only
hair?
so much I could do to it.
Well, do you do you have like, do you do your own hair and you cut it and you style it, or do you have somebody at your?
I do cut my hair. I chopped it myself. But
Do you enjoy doing that? Does it scare you?
no, it doesn't. Because my hair is like so curly. If I took a chunk out where I wasn't supposed to, you wouldn't be able to tell. But no, someone at my school colored it.
Yeah, I can kind of see the tint to it. How did you decide you wanted to color it? Because wasn't it black before?
It's like a really dark brown. I just wanted to color it because honestly, it was like the day that we don't have any classes or anything. We just can do whatever we want on each other. And she was bored and I was bored, so I was like, you can't like bleach it because my parents would probably gotten mad. So we just did this.
So, what is the hardest type of hair to do? Like your hair, for example, is like curly and poofy. Mine is straight. Like, what kind of hair is the hardest to do?
Well, since I've grown up with this, I don't really think any hair is like super difficult, but like since I don't have problems with like volume, a lot of older people come in and want like a ton of volume, and I don't know how to make volume out of hair when like some of them have so little hair on their heads. But I don't know. I don't think it's that hard, honestly.
When you were little, did you have like dolls like Bratz and Barbies?
Yeah.
Would you practice doing their hair, or did you just all of a sudden want to do hair?
No, I had to help my mom like do my little sister's hair.
Was it joyful?
No, it wasn't joyful.
Wasn't any screaming and crying?
Yeah.
Just the pulling and the hairbrush. So did you do anything else besides hair before, like nails or makeup? Were you interested in that as well?
You mean like, do we do it there, or did I do it before?
Like, did you know how to do it before, and then it helped you become more interested in the program?
Yeah, I wanted to do nails. Like, they're mostly focused on hair there, but I used to do my nails all the time. I don't really anymore because they don't stay nice, but I don't know. Makeup, I guess. I'm not like obsessed with it or anything, but I wouldn't want to work in a nail salon because I don't like doing pedicures.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and you can watch what happens when you have too much makeup. I don't really see what the problem is. I just like makeup. I mean, you just gotta have those different colors because it gives you variety in your life, like spontaneity. It's not just a phase. I actually like doing it. It's a lifestyle.
I didn't even know that it was this bad.
I have over 1,000 different kinds of lip gloss and lipsticks. It's really extensive, if I might add.
My name's Brandy. She's very addicted. She can't pay her rent anymore because of how much she spends on makeup. She has more makeup than anyone I've ever known, and it's gotten so bad that you literally cannot walk around her apartment without tripping over a bottle of lotion or spray. I've tripped multiple times. She hides it in these like little crevices. She hides it in corners, and you'll find piles in cabinets.
It's not even that bad. I don't know why you're freaking out about it.
You're literally doing your nail polish right now. You don't think this is getting out of hand?
And my piles are my emergency piles for when I've lost something. I just go to one of my piles. Or if I'm sitting across the room, I don't want to walk all the way into my bedroom to get it.
How do you expect to pay your rent if you spend this much on makeup?
I have my ways. I always come up with the money.
You need an intervention. This is not even okay anymore.
You're not even okay anymore. Hi, and welcome back to Charger Chat. I'm Zoe Hunt.
I'm Brandy Shaneen.
And we're here today with Dominique Morty, who is a hairstylist at EVCC. And so we're going to continue asking you some very nice interrogation questions about your hairstyling techniques. So, what is the fastest hairstyle that you can do that will look good?
I can braid pretty fast. Cornrows are like really slow, but all types of braids are I don't know. I feel like I'm faster than some people. Some people took they did 4 braids on the side of my head and it took 2 hours, which is ridiculous. Like, I say I can't really do them that well just because I would take that long. But
Have you ever had like a hair braiding competition with someone?
They don't really have competitions like that there. They have competitions like who can sell the most retail, and then they'll like raffle off something to them or something. But
So what do you sell stuff there too?
yeah, we have we don't sell anything like brushes or makeup, but there's a bunch of nail polish and hair products.
Would you recommend this program to other people that want to get into hair?
I would say that you would have to be really committed to it because it's a lot of work and they really don't have any exceptions there. There's a lot of things that can qualify you to fail. If your attendance goes below 80%, you fail. If there's certain things you don't turn in that honestly I feel like aren't that important to your career, you fail. So there's a lot of things can get kicked out.
How's the atmosphere at the program?
It's what you make it, I would say, because I feel like I have a pretty positive outlook, but then there's some people there who really just want to leave as soon as possible.
So if I told you I wanted to attend the program, what would you tell me about it?
I would say that you have to make time for it because, there's two options you have. The first one is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from 8 to 6, which is 10 hours. So that's 3 days a week for 10 hours. That's what I do. And then the other one's Monday through Friday for 8 hours every day for that one. So I don't know, whichever one would work best with your schedule. Monday through Friday they get more breaks. Flex, which is the 3 days a week, we don't get spring break or no breaks at all.
Is there anything that you've learned there about hair or people's nails or skin that has kind of grossed you out a little bit?
Yeah. This lady came in the other day with some giant green nail, and it was not, it wasn't a hard nail either. It was just kind of I don't know. The teachers say we're not allowed to work on a lot of things like that, but they normally let it slide for reasons I do not know. But, all diseases are gross. It's just weird how common they are.
So do you have the right to turn people away if they gross you out?
If you refuse a client, you get sent home for the day, and I'm sure if you do that enough times, you'll get on probation and then you have to leave the program, but I don't know. I've never heard of someone actually having to leave.
What's the most helpful thing that you've been taught there?
The most helpful thing, to my hair?
Yeah.
That just depends really on your hair type, how many times you would wash it and the different types of shampoo and conditioner you use, because the stuff I was using before was just for hair. It wasn't for thick hair, because there's for fine, because a lot of people don't like washing their hair with conditioner that have fine hair just because they think it weighs it down, but conditioner for fine hair doesn't weigh it down.
So for conditioner, are you supposed to put it throughout your whole hair or just your tips?
Yeah, you're supposed to put it throughout your whole head, but you wash it out too.
So when you're, do you have to wash everyone's hair that comes in, or is it you have to pay separately to do that?
It's with almost every service I can think of that has to do with hair. I feel like there might be a couple. There's some things there's a little kids package where they can get their hair styled and their nails painted and their makeup done that we don't wash their hair. But I'm pretty sure with every service we do.
So what do you practice on when you're to get experience, since you obviously can't just automatically go out and do people's hair?
What do we do to get experience?
Besides other people's hair.
We have mannequins. So on Saturdays all day there's no classes. So for that whole 10 hours, we either have to be working on a client or a mannequin.
Have you ever had a client that you don't like and you just don't want to?
I actually haven't yet. I like a lot of the people. They're really funny, but there are some people that just do not want to talk. They just want to sit there, which I don't really know. It's kind of annoying if they're sitting there for 3 hours, but.
Have you been able to teach other people how to do things that you've learned?
Yeah, because a lot of people don't really know what they're doing with their hair, or like, I feel like they don't, because they come in with problems and they're just like, so that's the way my hair is, and I'm like, it's not really. You just have to figure out what the problem is.
So, like with my hair, I re-dye it like every 2 months. Would you give me, like, do you have a tip on how to make it last longer?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different types of, what would I call it, like color protecting conditioner and shampoo, which like it'll preserve the color, like it'll seal it in more. And I mean, there's also conditioning treatments for colored hair too that keeps it from being, like, if it's damaged if you color it a lot.
All right, well, thank you for being on our show, Miss Morty. And to end our show, we will have a little battle of the sexes for you. I'm Zoe Hunt.
I'm Brandy Schneer.
And thanks for watching Charger Chat.
Tell me about it. Why do they have to go to the bathroom all at the same time? No, they're always together. It's a pack, like wolves. It's weird. Like, isn't that kind of gross? I just don't get it. It's so weird. Why don't they wash their hair every day, too? Doesn't that make their hair really greasy?
You know, it takes them forever to figure out what to wear, too. I mean, if you look over there, that one, she probably tried on like 6 outfits today. I mean, what makes that one any better?
That's weird. Why?
I don't know.
Why do they bring so many clothes?
I just have a closet with t-shirts.
That's what they carry. Is that what they carry in their purse? I hear the purse is like a black hole.
I'm pretty sure it's denser than a black hole.
Denser?
You know what? Girls are weird. I don't think we're ever gonna understand them.
You're right.
Guys are so weird. I don't understand them.
Oh my god, I know, right?